Hi, grade 4. It's Mr. Kellett. I'm sorry I'm away today. I'm going to be away for Sunday and Monday and actually Wednesday of this week. I'm a busy week for me outside the classroom, so I'm making this video to help make sure you guys are on the right page for the next step in your project. We are, of course, wrapping up this class or next class our Olympics project. So here I am in my drive. I've obviously clicked into my user and I'm in my drive, and I find my document. I click right on top of it and it pops open here. I'm using Google Presentation here. Obviously some of you guys are using Prezi, some of you guys are using Powtoon, but I'm in Google Presentation. And by now, of course, we've all got our framing in. We've got our slides with just the titles in here. I've broken it up. I've got a conclusion slide. I start with a title, and then I go to the introduction, and then I have all of my subtopics, and those are broken up for lots of them. So I should have roughly 8 to 15 slides. Now, sometimes people ask me, is 5 enough? Some topics it's hard to break up, but you should for sure have this. You should have a title, that's 1, an introduction, 2, at least 3 subtopic slides, that's 3, 4, 5, and a conclusion, that's 6. That's the bare minimum. And you need to decide if you want to do the minimum or if you want to try to do the best project possible. Now, that doesn't mean that 20 slides is the best. I think that once you're up to 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 slides, that's great. Making more doesn't make it better at that point. Okay, but I do want to talk about a couple things that will make your slides better. So here's the number one mistake I've made that I've seen grade 4 people make. Okay, so we've got those titles in there. Then once we have the titles, we want to start adding our details. Do the writing details first, images second, or even you could do images and then writing. But you have to have your titles, just like I have, done first. I've not changed any fonts. I've not added any images. I've done nothing but the titles first. Everybody should have that done by now. And here we are. Introduction. Take a second to read that. Are you asleep yet? No, actually, it's not bad. It's not a bad thing to read. It's good writing. This is what a lot of your introductions look like in your writing piece. This is not what your introduction should look like in your presentation. The writing and the presentation are very different projects. Even though they're in the same topic, even though they support each other, they are different. And I've seen too many grade 4 students do this introduction. Better introduction? Let me show you. Boom. That's simple. Okay, I took all of this and I turned it into this. So much better. Now, what am I going to talk about when I'm presenting? I'm actually going to say almost all those original stuff. Those are great ideas. Those are great words, but they do not belong on a slideshow. Okay? The maximum number of words per page is 20. 20 to 25 is the maximum. And fewer is usually better. This slide has a total of 5 words on it. I think it's about perfect for my introduction. All I have is my subtopics and the word introduction. That's it. Let's go to another slide. Boom. I have my first subtopic. I've broken that up from equipment. I've broken into, as you'll see, a couple. I did suits, I did glasses, and skates. I have a couple of main pieces for the skates. That's it. And then I have an image, a clear image of exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't put a picture of people skating. I didn't put a picture of a cat in a box. I put a picture of exactly what I'm talking about. If you can't find a perfect image, don't use one. Images should be used only if they're supporting your main idea. My main idea here is, what are the skates that are used in speed skating? This image helps that. So this is a beautiful page. I didn't write sentences. These are bullet points. You'll find bullets when you're typing. If you go under this more, there's the bullet point guy there. Okay, and the image is nice size. Okay, I did not make a tiny little image. If I resize this image down to this, when I present it, it's not going to look very good. The image should be very clear to the viewer. Okay, so this is a really good slide. So this is our goal today, is we're working. We should be filling up our slides once we have the frame done. I think everyone should have the frame done by now. By frame, I mean these titles on each one. Okay, fill it up. Make sure we're not doing this. This is not a good slide. Make sure we are doing this. This is a beautiful slide. Simple, easy to understand, I can add all of my extra ideas when I'm giving the presentation by my speaking. Okay, so there's really 3 parts to this project: your writing, your presentation file, and your speaking. And they each do different things, and so make sure you keep those separate. Okay, so today, fill this in as best you can. We probably have today and one other class. I can't guarantee that. I need to check with your teachers where you are, but do not expect a lot of time. If you get done today, great. But if you're miles away from being done, you need to start thinking about doing a little bit of homework, filling it in. Okay? Few words, some images. Have fun. I hope to see you when I'm back. Have fun, guys.